Good evening, everyone. Back again with another episode of our NASCAR previews. We're going to preview the O'Reilly's Auto Parts Series today. Race is going to be, they're going to be making their trip out west to Phoenix. We'll get out there, practice. We'll be on the CW app at 7 p.m. on Friday. Qualifying will follow at 8:05 p.m. on the CW app, and that works out pretty good because the race is going to be Saturday night, so that will work. Plus, you've also got the weekend Indy cars are out there with the Cup Series and the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series and the ARCA Menard Series. We'll have another video that's out there that'll be for the for the ARCA Menards series and the IndyCar series. We won't get too in-depth in IndyCar. I don't follow it really close. I can give you a few names to watch out for, but there's a couple things I want to mention with them being out there this weekend. That's going to be a little interesting to me. As I mentioned, the race will be the GovX 200 at Phoenix Raceway. That will be at 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, March 7th on the CW network. Teams to watch out there. I mean, people to watch, Austin Hill, your typical Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayers, Justin Allgaier is always really good at this track. Those kind of people are some of the ones that you want to really keep an eye on, probably more than anything else, just because they are, always really good out here. So it's kind of weird the way things are going right now in the O'Reilly's Auto Parts, actually all across all of NASCAR. It's a little bit crazy with you have teammates pretty much dominating the sport in the two big series, the Cup Series and the O'Reilly Series. And then you also have in the Truck Series, one manufacturer kind of dominating right now. We'll get into that on that one, but you're looking at, like, right now the point standing is Austin Hill and Jesse Love. There's another one to watch this weekend, by the way. They're both 1-2 in the points. Sheldon Creed, who I mentioned, is fourth. Allgaier's third. Corey Day is another really good young driver to watch. Somebody else to keep an eye on out here is Brent Cruz. I'm still watching this kid, young kid, 17 years old, I believe. Can't run any bigger tracks than 1.5 miles until the end of March when he turns 18. So that's kind of who I'm looking for. I'm going to probably go with Allgaier to win the race, just because he's done really well here recently. He won the championship at this track. Jesse Love is always there. Like I said, this series is dominated by Chevrolet. There's only 2 Fords in the entire series, and there's only like 8 Toyotas. So Chevrolet has a big handle as far as manufacturers on this track. So, like I said, this race will kick off at 7:30. Before this race will be the IndyCar race. It's going to be kind of interesting, the difference in the cars. The Indy cars are faster than the Cup cars, but just the difference in sound. It's more of a whining, wheezing sound, kind of, I guess, hard to explain on the IndyCar side. And then, of course, then you've got the big rumbly V8 power of the Cup Series. So it should be fun to watch. This is just kind of what we're looking at this weekend. I would expect Chevrolet to keep dominating, obviously, the O'Reilly series, especially with Austin Hill and Jesse Love. They're super good. So we'll see how it all plays out this weekend. It's a very interesting track to watch. You'll right after the start finish line, there's a big dog leg, and guys will cut the dog leg, and you'll see cars 7, 6, 7, 8 wide going down towards turn 1. Really crazy. to watch. So hope everybody will tune in and watch a little bit of the series here. Some of these guys are going to be the guys that are in the Cup cars in the next years coming forward. So hope everybody has a good night, and we will catch up later.